Welcome back. It is day 306 of a road to 2200. We're at 2049. We found somebody who is ready. No pun intended. Playing the Sicilian defense. Now, I was looking at my stats. I actually have a very, very good win rate with the open Sicilian, despite not knowing like what I'm doing, which is kind of crazy to me. My pawn's under attack. So I think we actually play f3 here. Or I could develop the knight. Let's develop our knight. Development's key, right? Okay, my opponent's in theory, apparently. d6. And let's see. I think let's just develop our bishop. Although this might be a little bit inaccurate. I'm going to develop my bishop. Oh, okay. e6. So they're trying to play for d5 potentially. Can d5 happen? Push, takes, pawn takes. I might have to take. No, that's not an option. Let's castle. They might be able to play d5, and I might actually be not doing the best right now. But I don't know. Let's see. I mean, I kind of want to play like this. Try to open this up. I like to play with the f-pawn. Let's play f4. I don't know if this is correct or incorrect, nor do I really care. We're going for it. Yeah, the opponent castles. Now, at some moment we might actually want to place our bishop back this way. So I might want to take, play bishop back. But once again, they're always playing for d5. I don't really want to allow that. I could develop my bishop, which probably is not a bad move. Just supporting this and then potentially slide the queen over. I could also play for f5, which my position is pretty primed for. Takes and then knight takes or something. The only thing I'm concerned about is maybe a potential e5. But if they play e5, then the square becomes very, very weak. So I think I'm going to play f5 here. If they push, I'll play knight to f3. And then I'll place my knight into d5. And they have to respond to this in some manner because I'm threatening takes with some takes. Oh. Very interesting. I mean, we have to capture. And then I probably have to take here. So I have to take. They have this pawn, which could potentially be pretty good. I guess we slide back. I don't think we played that very good. But okay. We slide out of the way, and now there's all kinds of attacking ideas potentially in the future. Very interesting position. Is there a threat of this? I don't think so. Let's get our bishop out. We're attacking this. So if they take here, I will take first. And then after captures, I can just move my knight. And if they move the knight, I'm going to play probably f6. Just trying to infiltrate around their king. Yeah, they move the knight. I think we just play f6. If you go here, I mean, we're going to have all kinds of attacking ideas. Or you can do that. I mean, I just take, and then rook takes. Seems... Wait, do I... Wait. Rook takes. Bishop here. How are you... No, this is... No, let's not go for that. But I kind of want to have the bishop here. Rook takes seems so strong. Rook takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Followed by queen h5. Threatening mate in two different ways. I mean, we have to be able to sack the rook here. Like, come on. This is going to be insanely dangerous for the opponent. Queen h5? I mean, you have to move the rook for one. Queen h5. I mean, you're going to run, but I mean, nah, this looks very, very bad for my opponent. Queen h5. Wait. Queen h5, I have a mate threat, and this is covered, so there's only this mate threat, so maybe their idea is to push. But I have rook to e1. I mean, this seems very dangerous. Yeah, so they push. But if I play rook e1, I lose the game, obviously, you idiot. I should have something here, though, right? Maybe I go bishop here with the idea of check. Bishop here, if takes, takes. Okay. Bishop f5, queen f5. The threat is this. How do you defend it? I think we just go bishop f5 here. And then they trade, and then queen g4 is a massive threat. And every square that is protected is, or that you can protect this with is held. And you'd love to play queen to g5, but my bishop is holding that. And you don't have time to do anything other than take, because I was threatening check. So now you have to move the rook, and then I go check. And if you move here, that's checkmate. You go here, I just take. Like, all these squares are held. This is not held. They can just go here. Why am I dumb? Then I guess I have to play rook here. Oh, whoa. Check, bishop here, and then I push. Oh, massive mistake by my opponent, right? Check, bishop here, here. Where do I go rook here first? Bishop here, I can take. No. I could also play this. Then there's queen here. Okay, I have to start with check. Then he's going to block. I think I need to play rook f1 first. Because if I go here, he has this move. So let's start with rook f1. Here we can step back. Oh, or you can just move. But that allows me to give a check. And then I'll just go back. Takes. No. I don't go here either. Just pin. I mean, at this point, we're happy with the draw. Really? So what happens if I go here? This is pinned. I mean, you can play this, but I just take and then I can step up. That seems like it might have been a humongous error by my opponent. And here I have takes, and then if rook takes, I just take. Then here I obviously just take. My opponent, I think, overstepped slightly, thinking that they maybe had something, but I could be wrong right now in my thought process. But I think, yeah, but now I just take. Because if you take, I take with discovered check, and then there's a checkmate. I just take, though. We're attacking the queen. Here I take with the discovered check. I think this is what my opponent missed. I think they wanted to go check, but now there's a discovered attack. I also could have took with the queen and then traded, be up a pawn, but I think this is even stronger. Maybe not. Maybe I'm the one missing something here. That's very tricky. I mean, we're gonna be up a couple pawns. I mean, I'm just gonna go for this. I'll be up 2 pawns. They can immediately get one of them. Maybe this is not how I should have played. I don't know. It's interesting. They're gonna have a lot of activity, aren't they? Go here. That's not... They can't take. If they take, I plan to play bishop to a3 here. So they can't take, and now the rook is kind of just trapped. So I'm actually not threatening this because then they go here, but we might have potential ideas of some rook c3 business. So rook d1's on the table, followed by like takes. Go back. I got 2 minutes though. This check, I don't want to become a problem, but it might. This is probably the best move. In which case I'd probably play here. Might be worth sacking the pawn to get your rook into the game too. So, no. Oh, they just go there? Okay, we need to move. Yeah, but that gives me time here. They can't give me this check. So I can bring my king out just in time to protect the knight. Do I come forward is the question. Rook here, I can go here. And then I can take the pawn. And then I can come back or not. But yeah, you gotta go back now. Then I'll just play rook d1. What? I just take? Rook's under attack. I'm also threatening this pawn. No, wait. If I take, check, king moves, takes. Let's not... No, let's just take. They don't even go for it. So now I go here and they might be in some trouble. They just sack. Okay, fair enough. Can't go there. This is just a draw, isn't it? Oh my gosh. Wait, this is just a draw. Shoot, okay. I need to play quick. Check. I want to get the king up closer. Shoot, man. $30 seconds. Oh, I didn't even see that was checkmate, but okay, beautiful. We take that. Okay, we played with an 82, opponent played with a 77. We had 8 great moves. Because black was completely winning at one point. But okay, we got this position. All book moves, by the way, which is crazy. So after takes, bishop back, king here. And we have this position. White is completely winning. But they needed to take with the bishop. Although rook takes is possible. I thought it was great, but it's not. Now, here comes a bunch of great moves. So, queen in, they push. Bishop here loses everything because they can take. I should have brought my rook first, which I didn't see how strong rook here was. Which later on, I ended up playing because it was a strong move, but bishop here allows takes, and I thought, yeah, I thought they just go here. And this is a forced queen trade. I was going to play rook here, to be honest with you. Blundering mate in one, so hopefully that wouldn't have actually happened. But yeah, now we play rook f1, king here, check, or not check, but all the best moves, the only moves really. And then they blundered here. They needed to offer a queen trade. And then here, I thought this would still be winning, which it is, but instead my opponent pinned me, which was a very nice move. And then we went into this endgame. And then I trapped the rook. And I give them a chance here after this. Yeah, I just kind of instinctively played that. You just go here, protect the pawn, because you need a pawn in this endgame. But instead we got this, which is supposed to be a draw. However, my opponent was playing too quick, trying to flag me. And now we're winning. Because he let me box out his king. I kind of forgot that the bishop was protecting this, but I knew my idea was to try and get him up here because the bishop there. And we win. Beautiful stuff. Let's play one more. Okay, we got the white pieces, e4. And a French defense, okay. d4, we're just going to play like our normal tirage. They can trade if they want. They go for this. So I like to bring my bishop out. I used to play the advance. FM 10 May. We looked at lines with like some e5 followed by f4, but I stopped playing like that. Now here, I think we want to take in the center. And then takes and takes or something like that. I don't want them to push, essentially. And now they just get left with an isolated pawn. They get quick development, but it's aight. Let's develop. Try to castle. Yeah, castles. Life's good. I'll play like knight b3, maybe blockade at some moments. Attack the bishop, opening up our bishop, etc. And if this knight gets removed, we might have a potential Greek gift. Okay, they go back. Very logical. Let's just develop our bishop out. And then we're going to try and blockade the pawn. I mean, when your opponent has an isolated pawn, you want to try and blockade it and then win it by applying pressure. So that's what we're going to start trying to do here. They want to push it and trade it off and create a weakness for me. Or use it to really restrict my pieces. So start by playing knight bd4. And if they trade, we'll just take back. I could take with the knight or the bishop. I don't know which one would be considered better. But I do like the presence of our bishops over here. Okay, bishop in. It's a slightly annoying move, but let's just kick it away. If they trade, I'll take with the queen, and then if they take, I still get my blockade. And if you slide back, I might even be wanting to consider playing bishop here, or playing g4, but we probably get into some trouble there. So I could just slide up. And then if takes, I just take back. And then they can push. Can't. No, they can't because there's a discovered attack. So let's play queen to d2. They might have knight here, now that I'm thinking of it. Which is actually a pretty annoying move. And it might actually make sense to trade, but I don't want to. I don't like the idea of letting them have the pawns connected again. But I do know that sometimes that's how we play. I do think knight e4 is probably the best move, unfortunately, because now it's just kind of taking advantage of my queen's placement. But instead they decide to go there, and I'm just going to trade. I'm just going to trade the bishop. And now I don't really understand how I'm supposed to continue here. Like, they can put the knight in the center of the board, but I guess maybe we start by trying to put pressure onto this isolated pawn. So now if knight in, I can play queen d3. If they play here, are we running into some trouble? Okay, the rook's coming to the c file. Now, how do I want to play this? I mean, maybe just keep improving the rooks? I don't know. Is there a way to put pressure? They want knight here. This is protected. I mean, I could also just play like c3 and just stop anything from ever coming to b4, so I'm not worried about that. I'm going to do that because I'm kind of... Why am I worried about that? The queen's not even there. I was worried about this move. Yeah, right. I had to go back through my train of process and why this was even on my radar. It's because knight here and then queen d3 followed by knight b4. Especially with the rook there. I like the idea of playing c3. It's also just cementing this central square in, making it harder to push. Like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things controlling the d4 square now. So pushing this pawn is going to be quite hard, I must say. And the queen goes there. So interesting. Interesting decision. I could immediately tempo it, by the way. And then if they go here, I could trade, but is there even a reason to trade that? I could also go here. No, they want to put the rook here, obviously. It's a slower positional kind of game. Can also have ideas of playing this. To maybe potentially try to come in here. Here. I mean, my position is very good. These are the types of games that I don't know how to make progress in. Let's just make a simple improving move. Rook e1. I mean, we have the play against the isolated pawn. Our pieces are developed. But now we need to make progress. I feel like this is where a lot of people actually struggle. Is this type of position where you know you're better, but you just don't know how to actually prove it. Bishop goes there. Okay. I would love to play this move. Can't. I mean, I could try and go here, remove the knight. I mean, this is not scary. Let's put our bishop on a more active square, control this open file more. And I mean, if I get to take, queen can potentially slide in with... I guess there's not really ideas of jumping in, but it feels relatively good. And I completely overlooked that move. Shoot. Okay, well, I need to get out of the attack. Now takes. Why did I miss that move? I honestly have no idea. But I did. That's embarrassing, to be quite frank. Now they're trading? Really? I just take with the knight, though. Oh, I don't take with the knight, because then there's this. You dummy. To take with the queen. And now I am threatening the pawn. Oh my gosh. I'm losing an exchange. Bishop here. This is way worse than I thought, yeah. Okay, I have to go here and... shoot. Oops. It's crazy. It's actually kind of nuts. I don't know why they did that, though. I'm going to play knight d4. They got rid of their weakness, and now our position just sucks. Yeah, I mean... it's as simple as just this one stupid move that you knew you probably shouldn't have made. They're definitely going to bring a rook, and then I'll have to play back, and they're just up in exchange. I mean, it's just bad. Okay, I guess I'll just take. They can't even go here, you dummy. They also cannot push the pawn, which is very nice. And I will tempo the queen, also just breaking this off. They can give me a check, but then I can play king h2. That is very, 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 very unfortunate. I cannot even explain how unfortunate this is. I just had a great position, but we're getting into blitz territory, so quite possibly we might see some very big errors. Who knows? Just step out of any of this. They can take. And then I'll play probably rook b4. They can also tempo me here. I gotta be careful with ideas like this, but obviously it's just not that bad for them. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. I guess if I go here, they take. Quite frankly, I need to go for an attack. If they just play this, it's completely over, I would assume. But now my idea just stems from this, but then they can just go here. And if this, I mean, I might have to just trade. Okay, let's just try and play quick. Threatening to take the pawn, but then, I mean, there's all kinds of tempo moves. I'd rather not trade, so I'll just slide back. They should probably just try to infiltrate on this rank. Actually, they can go here with an attack on this. Shoot. I'm going to start pushing the pawn. Okay, I don't want to trade queens. They're going to try and trade queens again, probably. I don't know. We're going to do anything in my power to not trade queens. Okay, it's an interesting move. That's probably pretty good. Let's just step up, try and push the pawn. I'm kind of expecting something like this to happen. Okay, push. No check. Threatening to take. If they take here, I take. King is relatively safe, I would say. Now they're down on the clock. Let's go ahead and pin this. Once again, I don't want to trade queens. I need to make this complicated for my opponent. There's no check. It's the bishop. All these squares are held. And now my opponent's under 1 minute. So I'm threatening to go here. This is quite an unfortunate move, is it not? Slide back. 40 seconds for my opponent. They push. I think now is when I have to trade queens. I think now we trade queens. Now that he's down on the clock. Oh. Okay, I go here. And then ship up. Take. Just trying to win this pawn. So I'm just going to move it up and then potentially go here. Actually, if he tries to take it, he might blunder. This is what I'm going for. Attacking both pawns. And he has no time. There's a check. Does it matter? No. Let's take the pawn. There is no check, by the way. The rook holds it. Let's go check now. Okay, I have time to actually think about this. I kind of want to just go here, but if I go here, they play this, and no, they don't blunder anything. Let's go like this then. Opponent's offering a draw. No thanks. I will flag you. Or maybe not. Or maybe I will be going for a run. Okay, I will be going for a run. And yeah, I mean, this is just part of 10-0. I wouldn't be playing 10-0 if this was not possible to win in a completely losing position. Sorry, my friend, play faster. Opponent played with a 91% accuracy, which is quite high. Very, very good game by my opponent, and I played with an 86. I mean, my idea of just having like a better position kind of flawed. Like technically, yes, it's microscopically better. I'm not a grandmaster. I'm not even close to being a master of the game. So this kind of advantage means nothing. This is your typical, like, if this was a Gotham chess video and he was recapping a Masters game, he would say, yeah, like white is doing much better. They have what they're playing for the win, or they have the easier play. But I quickly kind of messed it up here, gave the advantage back, and then here I need to just play this move. But unfortunately, they can then take. And I could have took with the pawn, which I didn't even consider, allowing an infiltration and then bring the bishop back, and then if they take, it's fine. No, it's not fine. Anyways, I just allowed this to happen, and then I did what 10-0 players do, and we just play. And unfortunately, my opponent was too slow. Yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.